YouTube gives us a community guideline strike if we make a video saying that the WAN show is live.
What the heck? There we go. What do you mean? I don't know what was going on with that.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I like it. I think it's a good look for you.
Cool. Yeah. Let's leave it up.
I mean, it can't be any worse than my hair.
Anyone who skips through the timestamps is just gonna be like, "What is that?"
That was one of the big takeaways, actually, from the whole controversy around Tampon Gate. You know about Tampon Gate, right?
Yeah.
With the Amazon Go store, where I was holding up a pad and I'm like, I stole tampons from the Amazon Go store.
That was so disruptive that on my Twitch stream I had to like address what was going on, and I watched your video but couldn't have the audio on because the levels were weird, so it was like blowing people's ears out. So I was like, I'm pretty sure he's just saying all this stuff. And then I watched it the next day and I was right. I was like, yeah. And I had never even seen the video. I was just like, I'm pretty sure this is about what's going on.
So one of the things that came out of that was that I am a tech bro.
Okay.
Which I had never heard before. I had never heard the term tech bro.
I've never heard of that either, but yeah, kind of.
Tech bros are, they're like, they're bros. You know, like, bro, yeah, bro. They're those, but they're tech. And they exclude everyone because they're like tech bros.
I don't think we exclude everyone.
Actually, it has more to do with us just not really knowing how to talk to anyone.
Yes.
If you want to use if you want the stereotypical tech person.
If social awkwardness is exclusion, then like yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The most exclusionary group of all time.
We love each other though.
So we just don't know how to tell each other. I mean, Luke and I know how to tell each other.
Yeah.
We're special like that.
Yeah.
We have a special bond. But then I have grown to accept that I have bad hair.
Okay.
So I'm okay with it. I'm just gonna, you know what? There. I'm not making it worse. I'm not making it better. It's just bad.
My thing mostly fell down. I just go like that a whole bunch, and then apparently it's fine. So.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Whatever.
Get wrecked.
Why
don't you try it?
Got a lot of. So what do I do?
Just like sweep it to one side, like finger rake to one. Oh, it's gelled.
Yeah.
Well, that's not gonna work.
Not gonna work.
Just doing it anyways.
We're gonna hope for the best today. How's that?
It actually looks all right. Oh, seriously, there's one little bit up in the back, but the rest of it looks less gelled, and it looks like it's just kind of sweeping over. Okay. Yeah, the back's screwed up. Because the gel's holding
So I'm using like hand oils.
Yeah, the back is
to fix the gel.
Yeah. Remember that bit about how we're exclusionary? Maybe this is why.
The tech news brought to you by people who don't look very credible.
Yeah.
So Nvidia leaks in pictures. Motorola under fire for copying the iPhone 10. Oh, I'm just doing this. Okay. Thunderfoot takes issue with Tech Quickie, and the Core i9 9900K confirmed to be soldered. Rumor.
I can't get the chat on Twitch.
Intro.
It's just like not here.
I've got
it.
What do you have? Linux Fan 724 just subscribed with Twitch Prime. Linux Fan 724 seems to be subscribed to the wrong channel. I think you were thinking of Linus. Not Linux.
Oh!
No, they weren't. They could be a fan of it. I'm a fan of it. Yeah. I'm especially a fan of our sponsors. All right. So we've got a great show for you guys today. I think we already ran through some of the topics.
Wonderful.
But
the best show.
Actually, we're
going to talk about this one first? We're going to go for it? Or we're going to talk about other stuff?
Oh, I was actually just gonna go totally off. Off script, and I don't know how to spell it, which is really unfortunate. Why can't I find this? No,
that's definitely not it. Let me help. No one has any idea what we're looking for.
No one has any idea what we're looking for.
But we'll find it.
There we go. So guess who we have here in the studio today?
Dude, I found it first search.
You know what? Well, I hate you. So we have Conflicts. And he doesn't actually know that I was planning to have him come say hi on the WAN show. But basically, he does like robot stuff and like STEM stuff and This video right here is an unboxing and let's play with the Super Anthony Ultimate Battle Humanoid Robot with 45 kilogram servo punch. And come on over here. Let's talk about what we shot today.
Hey,
So
guys.
this is his video, which you're not going to copyright strike me over this. are you?
No, please. Of course, go
Is
ahead.
this fair use?
Yes, it's fair use.
Fair use. No copyright strike.
No copyright
Okay,
strike.
no copyright strike. Good. You heard it from him. Say hi, everyone.
Hey, guys.
I don't know how many people are like spazzing out right now. Conflicts. Butt flies says who? What else we got? Someone Mandry 2 says cornflakes.
Cornflakes. Okay.
I think they're just messing with you guys because good old Twitch chat. They are all about being Twitch chat.
Yeah.
So basically what we were doing today here, I'm just going to throw your thing up here. Actually, yeah, do you want to run them through what we did today? Because
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. Get a little closer to the
Sure.
mic.
So
We don't
we
have
actually.
another chair.
All right, no problem. That's fine.
I really hadn't planned to do this.
So we went ahead and made a video showcasing Super Anthony. Now, Super Anthony is a robot that's actually been out for some time, but they're finally launching it on Kickstarter where you can actually go ahead and buy it. It's a fighting robot. Now, the unique thing about this robot is it's really, really strong. It's got a 45 kilogram punch force, and both Linus and I actually fought against each other and did a few different things. So definitely do stay tuned for that video once it comes out.
Yeah, we completed some challenges. If you want to learn more about the robot in the meantime, you can check out Conflicts' video here.
Surprisingly agile.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. And it's controlled with like a knockoff PlayStation controller, so it's actually very intuitive. There it is, punching. Are you going to show us the uppercut? Or is that the uppercut?
No, that's a punch.
Yeah,
And
there's a jab. How many servos does this thing have? Like 12, 14, something
I
like
think
that?
it's about like 16 or 18.
16 or 18. Yeah, so it can do some pretty crazy stuff. It can pick itself up off the floor, both from the front and the back. I think he's probably going to demo that in a second here. And
There we
without spoiling too much, I will say that the video we shot together today involves breaking eggs and definitely also involves a custom-built battle robot arena that Ed and James spent the better part of the last 2 days building.
Yeah.
So, I mean, really, the reason that this collab came about was that, what are they called again? Limitless
IQ.
Limitless IQ. So Limitless IQ, the makers of the Super Anthony, actually sent robots to both Conflicts and me. And then when both of us followed up and said, hey, you know what would be great? If we could get a couple of Super Anthonys and battle them. Their response was, sorry, we only have a limited number of samples. You can only have one. To which I believe we both replied, look, I don't need you to send another one for me to keep or whatever. I just really think it would enhance the video a lot if we could fight them. Can you just lend me one? To which they responded, no, we can't do that. We only have a limited number of samples. Now, we went one step further, actually. Before we reached out to Con here, this is great. Before we reached out to him, we kind of said, well, we don't really think there's a video in here if we don't have two of them to fight. So do you want it back then? And they went, no. And we went, okay, so on the one hand, your story is you don't have enough samples to send out enough of them. But the flip side of it is you don't want it back. So we were like, okay, well, we want to make a video about this because this is cool. So we're just going to find someone else who has it, fly them out with their robot, which was a breeze to get through TSA, right?
No, it was not. I had 3 TSA agents literally investigate me, and to the full extent, like they almost like thought I was gonna like even like hijack the plane or something with the robot.
Your robot.
Are you kidding me?
With your 18-inch robot.
I
We
get it.
laugh
This-
now, but in the future.
I mean, if it was 6 foot, that's a different situation.
Yeah.
Terminator, but you know,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so yeah, we had a lot of fun today though. I think the final video is not going to be particularly informative, but it'll definitely be fun. If you want the informative spin on Super Anthony, go check out Conflicts' channel. All right, thanks, man.
Nope. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Oh. Yeah, we had a lot of fun today. Yeah, sorry, we have no other way to get past that.
I saw the arena, and I saw
Nice.
James messing around with the robot, but just by itself. He had it like roll over, which was insane.
Yeah.
And he showed it like crouching and jumping and punching and
It
stuff.
actually has a special move where it can do like a head level sidekick.
Jeez.
Yeah, but you have to have
That's
the
really nimble.
you have to have the friction on the floor just right.
When
for
you
it to
think
work.
back to like, you know, some of the viral robot videos out there, when there's that like soccer game and they just keep falling over.
No, I don't. I'm not
haven't seen
familiar
that?
with that video.
Robot soccer is probably all you need to actually look up.
Robot soccer. HTWK Robot SPL Finals. Does that sound familiar at all?
That does. So does the one below that one on the search.
Be Human versus HTWK.
Just like jump into it. Yeah.
German over here. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna just screen share here real quick.
You haven't seen this?
I have not seen this.
There's a few of these.
Okay.
But like you can just jump into it. And they try to dive to stop the ball, but it's like okay. Like you see what I mean? Like when this is what most people have seen, being able to see the Super Anthony like jump around and kick and punch and dodge and roll and all this kind of stuff was like pretty impressive. One thing I think about this is I'm not sure that they're actually controlled.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they're like sensors and stuff. So that's a totally different field. But dive for it! Dive for it! No. Is he gonna get it? Come on! Kick it in! The goalie's just like completely checked out. But yeah, when like
Look at this instant replay.
when like I think most of what people have seen in terms of robots, it's like this, the robot falling off the stage in Japan, and like all this other kind of stuff.
Robot dives
yeah.
of RoboCup 2016.
It's like just fall over all the time, and like this is not the experience that you have with the Super Anthony.
Well, you know.
At least not that I saw.
Yeah, no, he falls over a fair bit. Especially because his traction on the floor is not super
Right.
amazing.
Because
yeah.
he just has like metal paddles.
And remember too, we're fighting. So
Well, part of the goal of fighting is making something fall
yeah,
over.
a lot of the fighting ended up being less like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, like clear punch, clear contact, and you know, he falls
Glancing.
over.
Well, okay, but that's...
And it ended up being a lot of like punching, kind of getting hooked on the other robot on the withdrawal, and then pulling him over,
Just, like,
and then
ripping him over.
and then like rolling on the floor, like ground fighting.
Lots of fighting is
Yeah.
rolling on the floor.
That's
Maybe they're trying to
true.
make it more realistic.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
And you
with
know,
that.
okay,
Let's give them the benefit of the doubt.
You know how someone in Twitch chat tried to say cornflakes or whatever?
Yes.
I thought he might have been legitimately trying to do a play on words with conflicts. Like conflict.
So we asked him that today.
And then no?
He was like, "Yeah, sure." It had never occurred to him before.
Okay.
I don't think.
When I first heard the channel name, I thought it was conflicts because it was robot fighting.
So
was
he
from what
didn't start out with robot fighting.
Okay.
He actually started out with these like effects videos where he
Okay.
did like Minions in real life. It got like 20 million views or something stupid like that. And then DreamWorks or whoever owns the Minions copyright struck him.
Take it down.
Yeah, took it down.
Sure.
And so now he's doing mostly like robots and STEM stuff and tech stuff. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Should we do a tech news topic?
No.
I guess. Should we respond to Thunderfoot?
Sure.
Okay.
Or we can do a tech news. Should we do the Nvidia thing? Give people what they want real quick.
Sure. Why don't
And
we
then-
do
and
the-
then
why
jump
don't we
over
do
to
the
this.
video thing? I'll get this ready in the meantime.
Sure. So the Nvidia leaks. Wow, so surprised. After SIGGRAPH, we all kind of knew this was coming. We not have leaked specs about what? This is a ridiculous sentence. But RTX 280 is more or less confirmed. I don't know if it's actually been confirmed, but there was like very, very obvious hints in the Nvidia video. If you kind of picked through the chat conversations that were happening on screen, it was super obvious. They're calling it RTX, and it's 20 series, not 11 series. So
Because sure.
there we go. Why not? I guess. The GeForce RTX 2080 Ti. That's gonna take a little bit to
That
get used
is
to.
gonna mess with me
Yeah,
for a very long time. Like,
RTX is gonna be
why
very
would
weird.
they? Why would they have letters that could abbreviate from Radeon Technologies?
Oh, jeez. I didn't think about that, but I'm astonished that they didn't. 'Cause
Why-
if you're sitting around thinking of a name, like, you'd have to break it down. What is it supposed to break
Ray
down to?
tracing.
Oh, come. Oh, okay. Sort of good. We should do a tech quickie on that, by the way.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let John know. But like, G has been Nvidia's thing for a very long time. R has been ATI/AMD's thing
Yeah.
for a very long time.
So, what's happening to GeForce then?
I don't know. So the rumors.
Rayforce?
Rayforce. So the rumors.
Ray
leading up
Romano's
to
like,
now
yes!
is that there will be RTX and GTX cards, but I don't know that that has been confirmed at all. And with NVIDIA's big push towards ray tracing, I don't really foresee that being a thing.
Yeah.
So it'll have 11 gigs of RAM, GDDR6 memory, that is, on a 352-bit bus. That doesn't sound right. I would have thought it would be 348. Okay, I mean, don't quote me on
The
that. I'm just reading off
GDDR6
the
memory
rumors.
is apparently going to be clocked at 14 gigabit per second.
Okay, and
Crazy.
also there will be an RTX, let me have a look, 2080, and that'll have 2,944 CUDA cores. Not 3072 as previously speculated, and it'll have 8 gigs on a 256-bit bus. Now, what would be
Instead of the 11.
really interesting about this would be that if NVIDIA launches their TI card with the 50% wider memory bus and their non-TI card at the same time, this will be the first time in a while that we've seen them actually launch a big core
Do you think it's going to happen then?
right when they bring out a new architecture. I mean, if there are rumors circulating at this point, when we are a week from when, or less than a week from when they're rumored to be launching it,
Yeah.
if there are rumors circulating, where there's smoke, there's fire at this point. I've yet to see a video card that's rumored to be launching next week with names and specs and many different sources being reported by
All
many
agreeing.
different news organizations.
Yeah.
And everyone pretty much being on the same page about it. I've yet to see that not turn into a real product launch. So there you go. If you're waiting for a graphics card, then quick, go sell yours now. So the people who aren't paying attention to the tech news will see it and buy it.
Yeah.
And then you can get your new graphics card that presumably will be faster, but then maybe only in ray tracing applications. Wouldn't that be horrible?
Well, they're probably going to do the same kind of thing in terms of, honestly, I didn't watch the SIGGRAPH stuff. Whoops, but they might have already. But they are probably going to do the same kind of thing they did with the last launch with Pascal, where they're like, it's 3 times faster
In this specific application.
in VR-related applications.
Yeah. So what I kind of am picking up here is if you look at the 1080 Ti and you look at the 1080, I think there's about a 30% performance delta, give or take, 20 to 40, somewhere in that range. And what they had done the last couple generations was they had launched the step-down GPU at a performance level that was competitive or a little bit better than last gen. So 980, for example, was a little bit faster than 780 Ti. 1080 was a little bit faster than 980 Ti, even though this was the step-down chip competing with the big chip from the last gen.
Yeah.
If they're launching both 2080 and 2080 Ti, does that tell us that 2080 wasn't fast enough to be an upgrade for 1080 Ti owners, and they couldn't wait another 6 to 8 months, which has been the typical gap? Dun, dun,
That's
dun.
potentially really brutal and possibly very true. That would honestly line up a little bit more with, like, I know they do marketing stuff all the time and people want to sell cards, so they never really want you to think something's coming until like super close to before it's coming.
Yeah, I mean,
But he
2
did
months ago,
say-
didn't he just say there's no new cards? Oh, you think that? No. No, there's no way they're just Pascal with ray tracing
Why
bolted to them.
not? Why not?
I
It
don't know.
would not be the first time.
Yeah, it would be the first time for that.
Well, it would not be the first time that they essentially rebadged. This would be like a rebadge with an upgrade. That's even better.
There's no way that's all they've been working on for the last 2 years.
No, but it might be all they need to release.
See, the problem here...
Prove me wrong, NVIDIA.
Okay, the problem here is that I haven't seen any benchmarks for the Turing-based the Turing based, are they Quadros or Teslas? They're Quadros. So I haven't seen anything for the new cards they just launched at SIGGRAPH. So I have no way of knowing how
It's
similar
probably not.
how similar those are to the Pascal ones. There's no way that's right.
It's probably not.
Maybe someone in Twitch chat is
fun to
typing
think
up with
about,
something
though.
helpful here.
There's a bunch of people
Hold on a
that
second. They said Turing is Volta iterated, and ray tracing is enabled by tensor cores. So Volta versus Pascal. I actually don't know. Clock for clock, CUDA core for CUDA core. How much that improved? Holy crap! You don't think the new ones are just basically the old ones?
it's been a while since we've had that. You know, it's maybe
With ray tracing bolted to them.
it might be time.
Oh boy, that would actually be very disappointing. Okay. Well, on that
They do have much
somber
faster
note-
memory. The memory's real fast.
Yeah, okay.
So good job, miners. Right?
Isn't mining like kind of dead right now?
I mean, it's lower than it has been in the past, but I know people that are still profitable.
Really?
It's just you have to be in the right location because of
Right, okay.
power and stuff.
Right. And you're only profitable if you catch out or if you cash out.
At the right time.
Yeah.
And that's okay. That's one of the ways that people have made a lot of money is they're actually and who knows? Do not do this because I'm saying this.
Yeah, we're not recommending it, to be very clear.
very clear about that.
Yeah.
There have been people, not you, unless it is you, I don't know what.
Could be you.
There has been people that
Wasn't
have
me.
mined wherein it's very not profitable
Right.
and gathered a bunch of coins and not sold, and then it's gone up and then they've sold. So, because like mining while it's profitable is only actually better if you're selling like every day,
Right.
right? Because
Sure.
it only actually matters when you sell.
Sure.
Except it's been down for like a while now. Except it often goes down at the beginning of the year and then doesn't do very well in the middle of the year and then comes up near the rest of the like the latter half of the year. So who the heck knows, man?
All right then.
I kind of hate mining, but whatever.
Speaking of things that we hate, I don't hate Motorola, but this was posted by Roars NZ on the forum, and this is pretty brutal. So, hit me with your best shot.
Luke, mining tips? No.
Which one of these is an iPhone 10, and which one of them is Motorola's new phone? No, you don't get to look anymore. No.
What?
No.
What?
Which one was which?
What?
Which one was which?
I have no idea.
Okay, hold on. Get ready.
I didn't see it that much. to be
Okay, you can see it again. Go ahead. And it's gone. Which one's an iPhone 10?
I can't say with like an educated guess. I don't know. They're so similar. I'm gonna randomly
Okay,
throw
which one?
out-
Which one?
Well, okay, the right one
Is the iPhone 10? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
because you can cheat now. I was trying to ignore this.
Yeah,
because
okay.
that's pretty clear. So I was just being like, okay, well they could have swapped that onto the thing. But outside of this, which is like, hello, I'm Android.
Yeah.
And especially the icons below it. Outside of that, I can't tell at all.
Isn't that brutal?
Did they cheat? Is it literally the same frame?
Oh, look at the back.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, what are you doing there, bud? Like, is this the same panel from Samsung? That's what I want to know. Because the curvature
Maybe.
looks identical. I haven't seen the
Did
full
they
specs.
advertise it with that color splash on it?
Right?
Did they? Because this is where, at the top, one of my biggest
at
points
this.
of confusion was like, did they just swap over the clock just to trick people? That's why I was like, what? I don't know.
No. This is a different phone. So they even put the flash between the two rear cameras here and like. So on the one hand, I'm far
Wow.
from the world's biggest Apple apologist.
But it's neither am I. You're currently making a video about freaking trying to fix their stupid iMac.
Yes.
But like, that's brutal.
That's
Design
pretty
your own
bad.
phone, guys.
And
Like,
I'm not necessarily on Apple's side with the whole lawsuit going on between them and Samsung that's been going for about, 7 years now or whatever, over the original Galaxy S and all the similarities it bore to the iPhone or whatever. Samsung has, for the most part, tried to do their own thing, separate from Apple. At least for a very long time.
The colors recently, too. They've really departed there.
This is brutal.
This is very brutal.
This is a brazen and blatant ripoff.
Brazen, yeah.
Brazen indeed.
I like that.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
good.
I worked hard on that $40 word. For, so, I don't know.
iMac again?
The argument that's raging right now is, are these unique design elements, the notch, the camera placement, the wallpaper, or is this just now standard building blocks of a phone and we shouldn't care about this kind of thing? Who are you with on this one?
I'm with Apple on this one, to be completely honest. That's brutal. There's even little things that they could have done to make it just marginally different.
Yep.
The notch, both sides having the notch, I don't necessarily see that being a huge deal, personally.
It's like, way to go. You copied Apple doing something literally no one asked for.
Yeah. Hooray. But like everything, it's the fact that everything is the same. Like if they had the notch but the back was different. Yeah. If they didn't have the notch and the back was the same, like at least like a little bit, even then I'd be like, oh, they're trying to make it so that everyone else thinks that you have an iPhone.
Yeah, you could make the...
It's still not great, but the fact that it's all that way is just too brutal.
At least you could make an argument that way.
And like at least put a notably different wallpaper. What?
Well, you can, I mean, when they do something like that, something completely blatant like the wallpaper, you can tell that they're clearly not targeting us. They're not targeting the tech.
I think it's intentional confusion to a certain degree.
Yeah. I think they're targeting people.
I saw ads for this one that looks like that one.
I think so. I think it's going that way.
That's not cool.
I don't know if Lenovo, which is Motorola's parent company now, they own the brand. I don't know if they have responded to this, but I would be interested to hear what they have to say for themselves. If they're smart, they'll probably just say nothing and hope the whole thing blows over. But it's not helpful because Apple makes a lot of noise about getting copied or people ripping off their design, or it being frustrating to be the one who's pushing design forward. And what's frustrating for me is when things like this happen, it adds a lot of weight to Apple's whining.
Yeah.
Whereas if Apple was just constantly whining, which they probably would anyway, if Apple was just constantly whining about this stuff, but they could never back it up, then it would actually be damaging to themselves. But as it is, if companies like Motorola are running out and actually copying the iPhone, it means that every time Apple gets to cry about this, we have to take it more seriously. Do you get what I mean?
I absolutely do. But maybe it was intentional. Maybe Motorola knew this was going to happen. They wanted it to happen.
People want us to show the P20 Pro. That's another...
Now we're actually talking about a Motorola phone on the WAN Show.
That's true. We normally would not have done that. So here's the P20 Pro.
It's not the same.
It's not quite the same.
I actually would say it's a notable depart. The notch is way smaller. Yep. The camera setup on the back is different. I know it's similar, but there's another camera. The logo's not in the same spot. The logo's
not in the center. There's branding here.
There's only so much you can do with a phone these days.
This is clearly a different phone, whereas that Motorola phone was not clearly a different phone. And that's
like
really
if I was super ignorant to phones, I wouldn't necessarily know which one of those was the iPhone and which one wasn't, but I would know that they were different phones. Like when you originally showed me that thing, if the time wasn't there, if the like Android clock thing wasn't there, I would have legitimately thought that they were actually identical phones. And even then, I thought they might have been, and someone just photoshopped it over. Someone in the chat was like, "Your guys' stream is dead," because we don't have as many viewers as we normally do. Do you want to? There's like reasons why. We can't promote the stream on YouTube anymore.
Yeah, we can't. Like normally, we would do a video. We would upload it to YouTube, saying, "Hey, we're live over on Twitch. Click the link in the video description."
Yeah.
But YouTube gave us a community guideline strike for doing that before. So this is more like our organic live streaming viewership
through Twitch.
Honestly, if we wanted more views on WAN Show, we would just stream it to YouTube.
Yeah.
Our typical YouTube stream viewership is over 10,000 concurrents. We've had as high as, I think, 20, 30. Like big numbers compared to what we do over here. But honestly, WAN Show at this point is not really about lots of viewers.
No, it's actually probably even better having a slightly slower chat.
Yep, it's not about lots of viewers. It's not about lots of money. We could get a lot more sponsorship dollars for WAN Show if we managed it differently.
Yeah.
Like if we published it properly as a podcast.
If we produced
You know about the
it
issues with
properly.
that, right?
No.
Oh, yeah. Apparently we've been doing double uploads, one of which is usually corrupted for like some period of time.
I know.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, Colton's upload is corrupted.
Well, why does he upload?
I've told him this. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he stopped.
Okay. Anyway, there are definitely things we could do to make WAN Show better. But for us, WAN Show is just about sort of tradition at this point more than anything else. Like, Luke has better things to do now that he's COO of Floatplane Media, quite frankly.
Well, this is my, I work more hours than normal anyways, so my weekend essentially starts, right before WAN Show starts. in how I calculate everything. I'm time off, essentially, right now.
So, yeah, we're just kind of chilling, doing our thing.
Yeah.
Telling you about our sponsors!
Hooray!
Like Spektrum. I got some glasses for you.
Yeah.
Which ones do you want?
That one.
All right, then.
Okay.
Let's see. You probably got the lady ones. Actually, I like these ones. Staring at a monitor all day can be hard on your eyes and make it tougher to fall asleep. Spektrum is an affordable long-term solution to staring at a computer screen, where you still get to stare at the computer screen. Using a software solution like Flux and Twilight doesn't give you the same type of filtering that these do. And Spektrum's lineup includes many stylish frames, high quality products with a 1-year warranty, low color distortion, so even though you're filtering blue light, you're still not looking at just the entire world as though it has a big yellow sheet of cinefoil on it, and the highest rated among their competitors on Amazon. So they are primarily focused around Canadian and US customers, but they are expanding to Europe and they offer shipping internationally. Next up, this is interesting. Well, now that you did, I feel like I need to do it. I think you did it better.
Did I?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on. Let's try again. Okay, you go first. We'll let the audience judge. Okay, hold on. Maybe
I don't
we
even
should
remember
do it
how
at
I
the same
did it.
time. Okay, we'll let Twitch chat just spam it and tell us who did it better.
Okay.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Damn it! Okay.
Damn it! What?
I think you won. I just
What?
cracked up.
Oh, okay.
Okay, hold on. No, I'll bite my cheek.
I'm doing a good job.
I'll bite my cheek.
All of chat is getting timed out automatically by the bot right now, so there's that.
Okay, go.
I feel like that was my weakest one.
I want to see what Twitch chat says.
I saw a lot of me.
Yeah, I think James apparently won.
James
Thank
wins.
you.
Good
Thank
job,
you.
James.
Laser James.
MVP.
All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have a sponsor that has been gone for a while, but is back now. Synergy. If you're an IT professional or power user who uses 2 or more computers at the same time that run a different operating system on each, like Windows, Linux, or Mac OS, you could have a severe keyboard and mouse problem. You probably have a bunch of them strewn across your desk, and it's hard to remember which one goes to which one. That's annoying. Synergy helps you fix that problem. It's a software download that combines your desktop computers into one cohesive experience, so you can run a single keyboard and mouse across multiple computers seamlessly, including being able to just move the mouse across them and being able to copy paste files, drag and drop files, all that kind of cool stuff. So check out the link below the video. That's seamless.com/synergy/Linus Tech Tips to learn more. And then finally, we've got Moss. Is there supposed to be a thing? Oh. It's hard to tell the difference. I'm actually using one of their backpacks right now. I quite like this one. So this is the Mosorganiser.
Does yours have the orange inside?
Um,
I think I rave about this like every time.
yes, it does.
But I love that. And you use it every day. So do you notice it?
When I'm looking for something in the bottom of my bag, yeah, it's easier to find.
It's just I can't.
Now let's see if the one that
I'll
they're
stop there, but
promoting
it's
on the
amazing.
show actually has.
I'm
that
sure it
feature.
does. I think they all do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think that's kind of their thing because their logo's orange, right?
So it's got an expansion zipper, so you can increase the capacity.
Or decrease it.
Yeah, personally, I don't find that useful because I want my maximum capacity all the time.
I do the
usually
same
carry so
thing,
much stuff.
but-
It's slightly wider and thinner. Oh, it's got a wider and thinner quick access pocket. So is that this one? I don't know what the quick access pocket is, but there you go. This opens up a lot. This is some of the thread used to make the black pack. I think they meant backpack.
No, that's the name of this.
Oh, the black. Oh, I thought it was
'Cause
called the
it's-
organizer. Well, whatever. Oh, the black pack. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So it's apparently really strong.
How do
This is
we-
a handwritten note in here. Some of our sponsors are hilarious.
I love that kind of stuff. I
Hilarious.
think that's super cool,
Okay,
personally. Whoever
hold
wrote
on.
that note, 10 out of 10.
Okay. Now don't sandbag this.
Okay.
Hold on. I want to try first. Okay, don't sandbag it. Break it if you can.
Okay. Oh, I
He's
need-
been
I
doing
need
a
more than
lot of working out lately.
Yes,
You
I
got
know.
it?
that. No. The
Oh,
tape
okay.
came off. I need more. Just your hands are small. I'm sorry.
You're not sorry. You aren't sorry at
Can't
all.
get it out of this thing.
Oh, that I think I kind of. Did you break it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you managed to break it.
Yeah.
Can you do it again?
Ooh, ow. It cuts into you before it breaks. I'll tell you that much. I need more.
Okay. Okay. All right. Not bad. In terms of other features, they've got a sunglass holder in the top. That's been really handy on mine. I have that same thing as well. This one doesn't have quite as many pockets as mine. Frankly, I don't end up using them a lot of the time anyway. Oh, and this one has their built-in power strip thing. So you cable manage that through, there's a hole somewhere around here. Can't remember exactly where it is. But there's a cable management hole, and then it's got a regular outlet, and it's got a couple of USB ports. So the idea is you can actually have all your devices and stuff like cable managed into your bag, so you can charge the whole thing by just, oh, am I holding it out of frame?
Yeah.
Sorry. By just plugging in this one plug, and then it just sits there and all your junk inside charges, including your laptop, because it does have a full AC power outlet. I'm sorry for doing that to you. It's got a tablet holder, as well as a laptop pouch, and it's got a 5-year warranty. It's got a removable chest strap, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Basically good stuff. Really comfortable. I was using another bag for a little bit before this one, and I don't remember what this one's called, and I don't think there's a label anywhere that says what it's called, but I'm sure, I'm sure you'll find it on their website if it comes to that. But see, it's got a few more little, like, management things, and especially this pocket, the second pocket. I think this one's bigger. It's got a few more little things that I can put stuff in, but I end up just kind of chucking everything into the bottom.
I believe that's just called the Moss Pack.
Okay.
So the pack, I guess.
All right.
So I busted it twice.
Okay.
But
good work.
The amount of effort that went into busting one thread was quite high.
I want to try again.
It kind of hurts.
I know, but I want to do it now. Now that you did it, I wouldn't have felt bad if you couldn't do it. Ow.
Yeah, like it doesn't feel like
it's not comfortable.
yeah. I think I almost cut myself
Ow.
like a few times.
Okay, got it.
There you go.
Okay.
There you
Okay.
go.
So there you go, Moss. Challenge accepted.
But it's a single thread.
Ow.
So like yeah, no, it doesn't feel
Like
I've got I've got those two.
that's not a hand wrinkle. That
No.
really hurts.
Yeah.
Actually.
It's not...
Why do we do these things? All right, so let's talk about Thunderfoot's thing. So Thunderfoot back at it again with another myth busted. The $3 million food scanner busted. So basically, overall, I watched part of the video, and a lot of good points in here about these guys. Look how credible she looks. That's awesome.
just feels like an infomercial.
Showing off their molecular scanner that they claim will allow you to see the chemical breakdown of the food that you pointed at or point their scanner at, and
Okay.
it used something infrared something. Anyway, the reason we're bringing this up is because footage from TechQuickie was taken out of context in such a way that it appeared as though we had been sponsored by one of these molecular scanner companies and
Great.
hadn't disclosed it. And now, we're not entirely not at fault here. What we didn't do was validate that these particular molecular scanners, because we did bring up at least one of them in the video, we hadn't validated that they actually worked, because the video was about the technology in general, which does work. And we mentioned in the video, at the end of the video, we mentioned that these handheld ones were, okay, so actually midway through the video, we mentioned these handheld ones are not going to replace the much more expensive versions of this technology that are for lab use. We do mention that. And we also say at the end of the video that we can't speak to the efficacy of these particular devices at this time. But we say, we're excited to see where this technology heads. Unfortunately, the way that it was presented in this video, it made it look as though we were endorsing the technology and the product in particular, and that we hadn't disclosed some kind of sponsorship.
Another note that we have here, I haven't seen our version of this video, to be completely clear, but I know how we make things.
We could have done a better job of saying that we hadn't validated it.
Fair, but apparently we do say the company's claims. We don't say that it absolutely works this way. We say that they claim that they work this way.
So basically, I just wanted to talk to you guys and say, hey, no, we were not sponsored. Yes, we could have done a better job of making sure that a product that we're using as an example of a technology that we're talking about actually works.
Does not come across as endorsed, I guess.
And we could do a better job of making sure it doesn't come across as endorsed, but the fact of the matter is we were not sponsored. We have nothing to do with that company. We've never talked to them. We've made no effort to get our hands on their molecular scanner. And yeah, it's probably BS based on what I've seen so far. The other thing that I also don't know, I have not looked into this. The other thing that I don't know is how the timing lines up. So I don't know if these were actually available to try yet.
Oh. Okay.
At the time that we made the video. So
when did we make this?
Yeah, we're just going to be a lot more cautious about any pieces we do on emerging technology. But the thing that frustrated me was just that the way it was presented made us look like complete idiots.
Well, I think that's kind of his goal, right?
Yeah,
And
I guess so.
Pretty much that's his shtick.
Yeah, that's cool, I guess. All right, so next up.
That's a bit of digging. Yeah, that video's kind of old now.
Yeah, it's a couple of years old.
Nearing a year and a half.
Yep.
I think.
Oh,
Anyways.
actually, we've got other news. So, this was posted on the forum by Numlock21, and the original article is from videocards.com, so take that for what it is. Let's just be very clear. Oh, actually, hold on. Before we move on, Ranmachan97 asks, are you going to copyright strike them for using your content improperly? No, they haven't actually. Okay, well, we could make the argument that taking it out of context could be improperly, but that's something that we would have to fight in court. That's not something that is as simple as because you used our footage, it has therefore been used improperly. There could be a fair use defense there. If the argument is made that one entity is reporting on something another one has done. That's how you can get around having a whole lot of footage from a movie with just voiceover if you are using it in order to critique the movie. So no, honestly, normally we wouldn't even bring up something like this. It was just that some members of our community that I actually recognized were in the comment section on that video saying that they thought we were honest and they thought we disclosed our sponsors. And I wanted to make sure that you guys know we do, and
never
we
even had contact with them. And
we have nothing to do with those guys aside from picking a topic that maybe was a little premature.
Someone brought up tarnishes your brand image, perhaps. I don't think we're gonna do it. We're not really in the market of slamming people.
Yeah, we're not really a drama channel. Like
no.
we don't really do that. You know, there has been far worse things that people have said about us, but given that they didn't grab the attention of our community, we have just completely ignored them, because what's the point of drawing attention to it?
Yeah.
I mean, all we've really done at this point is give Thunderfoot some more AdSense revenue, and that's really the only thing that you accomplish typically through drama. So I guess I'm gonna I guess I'm gonna go off on a tangent here. I guess I'm gonna kind of ruin YouTube for a lot of the people that haven't like clued into this, but the vast majority of the drama you see is manufactured.
Not all of it, but the vast majority.
Not all of it, but more than you would probably think. It is mutually beneficial for two entities of some sort or another to be feuding. You know, I wonder if that's the game Samsung and Apple are playing. Like, hold on a second. Think about this on a much
so.
Hold on. Think about this on a much larger scale.
The giants are fighting and nothing else matters?
Yes.
Oh.
If Apple wants their message to be that their brand identity is unique and being copied, I bet it costs less to sue Samsung than it does to market that on TV. And if Samsung wants their message to be that we forged our own path, are they not better off fighting Apple in court, where it will be reported on by the same news outlets they would have to buy banner space and ad space on?
Maybe.
Do they even care
Maybe.
who wins?
Maybe.
Whoa. Now look, normally I don't go all conspiracy theory tinfoil hat, but I do not.
Yes, we do.
Well,
We both do. That's like part of this show.
well, okay, not implausibly.
Okay.
I think this is very plausible, though.
So then you're not doing it implausibly.
Right. Okay, you know. Okay, wow. Entire Twitch chat. Mind blown. Collusion.
All the Illuminati eyes.
Bam, Linus Jones. Oh no, that's not what I need. Oh boy.
Don't say the full name. Apparently that can get you like
Tons of
strikes.
Illuminati. Man,
'Cause
what
that's
an
the world
interesting
we
thought.
live in.
Anyway, so the vast majority of the drama that you see, whether it's between actors or singers, or, I mean, a great example of this would be like WWE wrestlers.
Right.
That is just so that both people's names.
WWE wrestlers don't even remotely try to hide that, though. To
No,
be fair,
but
that's
some-
kind of its own thing.
No, but the crazy thing is some people don't see it.
Okay, that's fair. But like, it is very directly communicated as.
I
show.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
But like, what I'm saying is, other people aren't doing that communication. WWE is being fairly transparent. It's a show.
Fine.
Whatever.
Fine. I'm just saying, I'm busting some bubbles out there. It's not my fault that bubble is entirely self-inflicted or
That's
like.
yeah. Okay.
But I'm still busting bubbles, and I'm still sorry.
Yeah.
Twitch chat's going nuts. Wrestling is real. Yes, Olympic wrestling is real. Wrestling.
KSI versus Logan Paul.
I don't even know who KSI is.
Logan Paul versus Jake Paul.
Yeah, that definitely.
Logan Paul versus X. Like a variable.
Yeah, one of them is like really sharply on the decline now. I can't remember which one of the Pauls. Yeah, one of them is kind of leveled off, and the other one is like in a nosedive right now.
Oh.
Yeah, I was talking to Conflicts about this earlier. So he was saying that it was an advantage for me starting up on YouTube when I did, like 11 years ago, because the playing field was far smaller. Well, hold on. So the playing field was far smaller, and I said, yes, that is an advantage.
No explosive growth.
But it's also a double-edged sword, yes, because the audience was much smaller at that time. So if you can make yourself heard above the noise, above the vast number of creators that there are on YouTube, you have the potential for far more growth than I did back then, and far faster. But if you can't make yourself heard above the noise, then you're basically hooped.
So
which one is it?
They're both getting like lots of subscribers every day. This is Jake's. His monthly views is going back up, and his monthly subs is on like the tiniest incline ever, but technically an incline. Logan's views is on a decline, and his subs is more or less flat. They're both not doing nearly as well as they were in July. In July, they were both freaking kings of the world.
And to put this in perspective, this monthly sub count is only marginally higher than ours on Linus Tech Tips. So, like, yeah, they're big or whatever, but they're not, like, I would consider us mid-tier.
Yeah.
We're not top-tier YouTubers in the sense that, like, because
everyone in the world that's, like, connected to the internet probably has heard these guys' name at some point.
Yeah, I wouldn't
They're on
say
TV,
that.
they're in the news.
Yeah, okay.
Casey talked about them.
Okay, I guess there's
almost
that.
every news thing on YouTube talked about him at one point.
For me, when I divide into tiers, it's less how much of a household name you are, because, you know, you could find, you know, ex-Hollywood actors who have, like, semi-retired but still make YouTube videos or whatever.
But that's not their field. Like,
so, okay, when I divide into tiers,
they're Disney.
My point is that I don't take, like, the entire...
Yeah.
You got to see it as a pyramid, not as, like, some kind of a linear scale, because if we were to take all the YouTubers in existence, yeah, we're probably in the top fraction of a percent.
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
In every category, but that's not, we're still mid-tier because there's only so much room at the top, and the guys that are at the top are on a very, very different level in terms of the momentum that their channels have, the number of views each of their videos get.
Some guy said,
definitely a step down.
How is a 5 million plus subs channel mid-tier?
Because there's
like a few reasons.
Yeah, there's far more to life than subscribers.
Yes.
So here, going back to these numbers, Social Blade's a great site. I actually spend a fair bit of time creeping other creators on there.
It is a great site.
So Linus Tech Tips,
good job, boys,
has never done 400 million views in a month. Linus Tech Tips has still done a mere I think it's about 1.5 billion views ever. So to put that in perspective, in a single month, Logan Paul did a quarter as many views as Linus Tech Tips has ever done in its 10-year history. That is a different tier.
Yeah.
When you're talking an order of magnitude difference in viewership and or like what do we do in a month?
They also didn't they only join YouTube? Oh, okay. I think they had channels before then, but didn't they effectively join YouTube like 2 years ago or something?
So Linus Tech Tips' top month ever. Here, let's have a look. Mind you, our trajectory is looking a little bit nicer, but its top month ever was 68 million views.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
It is.
But that is an order of magnitude difference. And whenever someone is 10x, well, they get to sit in a higher level of the pyramid.
Yeah.
And to be clear, like, I'm not like mad about it or anything. It's just that, you know, if I was evaluating,
we're in a different content sphere. There's like a lot of things that are different.
Yeah, it's not about that. It's just about like when we're comparing something like our viewership numbers to theirs. And that's stuff that we'll do, but not to you know, see who has the biggest dick or whatever. It's more to do with if we observe some kind of a change in our viewership.
Yeah.
And we go, okay, is Google tweaking the algorithm? What are they optimizing for? We'll go and we'll look at other channels, known quantities, and we'll go, okay, so the big channels, the tier 1 channels,
we all see a little dip, or
they're going this way, or they're going
or
this way. Yeah. Or we'll find some small channels that we like to use as a yardstick. Oh, these guys are getting boosted. Okay, so maybe YouTube is favoring, or we'll look at people who upload very prolifically. Or we'll look at people who upload only once a week and we'll go, oh, interesting. So they're favoring the infrequent uploaders. Or we'll look at people who upload typically longer videos or shorter ones. So we can use these metrics to have a look at how YouTube is tuning the algorithm. That's one of the things that we spend a fair bit of time on because for better or for worse, our job is only partially to make videos. Our job is also to make people watch those videos on the YouTube platform, which behaves like a bucking bronco on acid.
Yeah.
In terms of its predictability.
I like that descriptive term. Yeah, to be real though. And another thing is, In terms of sub count, a lot of people subscribe to a channel and then just slowly stop watching it, especially when the content type changes.
Yes.
And like the content type from back when we were at NCIX with the like 0 editing unboxings
Yes.
that are 5 minutes long
Yes.
to what we have now is a drastic change. And there's people that might prefer the old unboxing style, and there's people that might prefer it now. And there's probably a lot of people that don't necessarily watch anymore because all they wanted was unboxings, but they're still subscribed because YouTube will just slowly hide our channel. If you look at a channel like PewDiePie, he has changed drastically and like a few times.
Yes.
So he has like huge buckets of users from different, and he's been huge every time he's changed. So he has huge buckets of users from all these different segments that are all subscribed to him all at the same time. That doesn't mean they're all watching right now. If you look at the subscriber count versus the views, it's
yeah. You know what?
quite
This is a
different.
great example because it's as close to apples as we can do. Both TechQuickie and TechLinked are tech channels, so they exist within the tech vertical. They are both being uploaded from the same IP. There's
Yeah.
some speculation that your geographical location does affect the way that your content gets propagated. They are both hosted, at least sometimes, by the same people. They are similar lengths. They both have one baked-in sponsor spot. So there's a lot of analogs that we can find between these two channels. But what you're going to see is that, like what Luke was saying, because TechQuickie has a much older audience, many of the subscribers from which have sort of died on the vine, TechQuickie is going to do, let's have a look here, anywhere from 275,000, 320,000, 190,000, 300,000. So why don't we say anywhere from 200,000 to 350,000
On
over
average.
the last couple of weeks.
There's some spiky ones, but on
200
average.
to 400. Why don't we say that? There we go. This one just went up 5 hours ago, so we're not counting that. Now, let's go have a
That
look
won't
at
even have updated properly yet.
TechLinked, which has not 2.2 million, but only 488,000 subscribers. And let's have a look at our viewership there. 335 from a day ago, 383, 300, 238, 286, 275, 244, 238, 444,000, 276, another 400, another 400,000 one. So consider this. So back to the whole, would someone like Logan Paul be in a different tier than us, especially when he's doing, 400 million views a month? So yeah, he might have only had 12 million subscribers at that time, but given that they were all fresh, and you look at TechLinked, which has 1/6 as many subscribers or so as TechQuickie, but does similar viewership because its subscribers are fresh, and you consider how much bigger then his engaged audience probably was at that time, given that it was A, bigger, and B, much fresher, that means it's probably more than just like a 10x difference.
Yeah.
I mean, we're probably talking more like a 20 or 30x difference in terms of the engaged audience.
Apparently you have glitter somewhere on your face, and Twitch chat literally will not stop
I
talking
don't
about
know.
it. And
I don't know where it is.
know where
I
it is.
actually
I
drive
can't
that
find
car.
it. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that there's glitter on my face is not surprising. My son
I've tried
doesn't
to
want to get
find
in
it
it.
sometimes. I don't blame him. It looks like it actually is like sick. It looks like a sick car.
I just found out that I might be being sent down to San Francisco in the near future.
I'm so surprised. Why?
I don't know.
You
it's
travel
some-
all the time,
It's some
dude.
sponsored thing.
Okay.
But no. The important thing about San Francisco
Oh boy.
is that
Oh boy.
that
You should do a video on it.
is the location of lightning motorcycles.
You shouldn't buy one, but you should do a video on it. You should contact them. Seriously.
Or is it lightning bikes? No, is it lightning motorcycles? Yeah, there we go. So I actually have reached out to them
Good. Yeah.
since we last talked about it, and I have arranged for a test ride.
Nice.
Yep.
Not to buy one, just like for a video. Yeah.
I told them I was considering buying one.
Are you filming it?
I
should
don't
film
know.
it.
Maybe not.
Wow.
I don't know.
Why
What-
not? It's
what?
a really cool bike.
It's
It's electric and stuff. It's
yeah.
techy.
Do you think I should film it?
I think so.
I don't know.
Should we straw pull it?
Yeah.
They're just gonna say yes.
We could straw pull it. Yeah, they're the WAN Show audience.
Yeah,
Like if we
it's-
told them, should we make a video of me and Luke just eating our boogers for like 6 minutes? Like seeing
would
who
be like,
can
sure.
seeing who can
Here,
harvest the
here,
most
here.
booger. Like they'd probably be into it. Not that we're saying you guys don't have, great taste. You know, the most discerning viewers. But no, don't straw poll that.
Why not? I want to test our theory.
Okay, well,
They're
I'll do
obviously going to say yes
I'll
to the
do
bike.
the other one. Okay, just put it in the Twitch chat.
Okay.
Just put it in the Twitch chat. Here, I'm screen sharing.
The bike one is
I'm
like
screen sharing you.
it's going to be no question.
Okay, go
at
back.
all.
Go back to your results.
A whole bunch of people in chat are saying boogers yes. Oh, dude, yes is at 80% right now. 77, 79, 80. We're holding on.
Okay, so what we're gonna find out here, because I'm about to post my poll,
It's okay.
is if people would prefer boogers or bikes.
Boogers is holding on at 79% right now.
Okay, hold on. I need a minute here.
Oh, that's because you're a bikes voter.
There's nothing wrong with being a bikes voter. It's a good thing. It's better than being a booger
That's what
voter.
you can keep telling yourself.
That's disgusting. Who would watch that?
I mean, like, isn't like the popping pimple niche like huge on YouTube?
What? No.
Yeah, no, like
Shut up, you're
like
not serious,
weird
are
like
you?
cysts and pimples and stuff is like a huge millions of views.
Can you post that for me? I'm not logged in. You have got to be kidding me.
Oh, did you send it to me on Hangouts?
I thought so. I tried.
Are you sharing? Yes, you are.
Oh, hold on. You know what? I think I'm fine. I'm logged in. Hold on. No, I'm not logged in yet. Wait. Yes, I'm logged in. And
You're sharing my screen still.
I'm logged in. Yeah, I'm sharing your screen. Don't worry. Oh, right. Okay, well, whatever. I'm logged in. There we go. All right, let's see the bike results. Boogers held steady at around 80%.
70. We're sitting at 78.
You guys.
With 1,000
what
votes.
What are you doing?
We're at about 1,000
What
votes.
are you doing? All right, let me get to the results page here. This is ridiculous. Okay. So the audience has spoken. They prefer bikes to boogers.
Yeah.
By a pretty significant margin.
I'm so surprised. Pretty significant.
Yeah, 94 versus 78% is, I would say, a significant margin. It's significant. Significant, the word, has a freaking definition.
I know, but there's been
significant.
No, you're not
definition. No, we're
you
doing,
put a Y in
we're
there.
doing this. We're doing this right now. Okay. Okay.
Like it's a letter grade difference.
Probably caused by something other than mere chance. Statistically significant.
Okay.
So it's significant.
It is.
All right.
Yeah.
And you know what else is significant? The end of the WAN show.
We have to go home.
Can't happen by mere chance. Actually, it's happened by chance a lot.
It has.
So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Bye. Boogers are riot. You guys going to Gamescom?
Raise your boogers. I'm not going to Gamescom.
I'm going to PAX West. I don't think I'm working there though, so rip, no meetup. See me, say hi.
Yeah. So I was invited to Gamescom by Nvidia, and basically I'm at the point now where traveling for 4 days,
For an
when you
Nvidia
factor in a ticket, like a plane ride there, plane ride back. So there's a couple days because it's in Germany. It's not exactly close.
Yeah.
There's no direct flights, so it's like a day of travel each way, plus actually being there and attending the event. I'm at the point now where I'm just like not gonna do that kind of thing anymore because
Well, they for some insight, they brief you on it immediately before the stream, the like Nvidia stream, and they don't tell you as much
as they're gonna
as
unveil.
they say in the stream.
So
and your embargo is after the stream, so there's actually no point in being there. You might as well be back in the studio. You should probably just like be here and ready to go. Just like be on the Tech Quickie set.
Yeah, maybe I might just not even.
Or who cares?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired of manufacturers.
Dude, but if it's that tweaked and a few things added Pascal, oof.
I'm getting kind of tired of manufacturers trying to control the news cycle.
Yeah.
Like I've talked about this off stream before, but like this whole thing where there's an announcement embargo and an unboxing embargo and a reviews embargo and a frickin' I don't know, new color scheme embargo. To me, what it smacks of is wanting Like, because none of it's
They're trying
the
to
review,
flex
yes.
to make you do a whole bunch of pieces of content,
Yes.
and that's
And
what it is.
the problem, we don't have a problem doing content. We'll do content about all kinds of things. We hooked our Threadripper WX up to a chiller. Like, there's a commercial chiller you can just buy. It's for an aquarium. It goes down to 4 degrees. Yeah. And it's like nicely
Cool.
self-contained. I should show it to you after. It's actually really
yeah,
sick.
yeah.
It's not even that expensive when you consider what a custom water cooling loop can cost. Anyway, so, we hooked our Threadripper WX up to that, overclocked it as high as we could. Like, yeah, that's fine. But the difference is that a lot of the kind of coverage that you are expected to be doing in this announcement, unboxing stuff, the only information they give you is basically marketing bullet points. So what they're effectively asking for is free advertising. And I'm at the point now where I don't do advertising for free. And you can read into that whatever you want. Maybe I come across like a prick. I don't know.
I don't think so.
But at the end of the day, if you expect me to advertise your product, then I expect you to pay me so that I can pay my bills and pay my staff.
And disclose it to the audience.
That's how advertising works. And
That's why I think you don't come across like a brick, because that kind of stuff should be disclosed.
If you want advertising, then fine, but you have to pay for it. It isn't free.
And it should be a transaction. So
and
that
if you
there's
want
rules around it.
objective coverage of the product the way that I want to cover it, then just send the product. And we'll do it on our terms.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the way I see it now. Anyway, that's it for the stream. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.